Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Nyosha Kehani, who will respond to the University on behalf of the graduates.
Vice-Chancellor. It's truly an honour to stand here in front of so many wonderful people on this joyful occasion at which we have all gathered to celebrate an important milestone in our lives. E gracias yous. That's Latin for the thank yous. Also, Google Translate would have us believe. Firstly, a self-inflicted pat on the back thank you to all us graduates for the hard work and dedication that got us here today. We may have forgotten all the anxiety and lonely nights we spent studying, and probably remember the so-called better nights, mainly when we weren't. Either way, we all got here through various journeys in our lives, which is truly amazing. Thank you to the staff that have organised these graduation ceremonies and sat through 15 previous graduations leading up to this one, although we all secretly know you've put more effort into this last one for us. Thank you to the University of Portsmouth and its staff for providing excellent facilities and resources throughout the years that enabled us to study, socialise, participate in sports, and more importantly, gift us a feeling of warmth that helped to form this university into our home. Thank you to the faculty for their exceptional teaching and understanding of our goals, as well as guiding us along our paths to help fulfill our aspirations. I have a brief anecdote to share about our faculty. In 2010, I had an accident during a university basketball match. The injury prevented me from walking for over 4 months and required 2 surgeries and a total of 16 months of rehabilitation. I called the university to let them know that I wouldn't be able to attend any classes for the foreseeable future. The person on the other line put me through to my tutor, who at this point I'd never spoken to. Guess I was too busy studying. This, my first conversation with my tutor, who I'd managed to avoid for a year, lasted between 20 to 30 seconds. 15 minutes later, I was in my tutor's car on the way to hospital, where they waited by my side for over 3 hours. They then got me some food and helped me with my weekly shop before taking me back home. They helped resume my life. This is one of many occasions where a member of the university goes beyond their duties and responsibilities to not only support us academically, but also personally for our lives. So we thank you for going the extra mile for us. Before the final thank you, I want to talk about a particular mindset that helped us get here today. Positive persistence. We've all demonstrated positive persistence by being here today. Thomas Edison, a famous inventor of things that revolutionized our world, including the light bulb, once said, "I found 5,000 ways how not to make a light bulb." His quote sets the stage for the positive persistent mindset, a willingness to experiment and persistently try new things, even if we make mistakes. Isn't it amazing? The guy failed 5,000 times on one project and he's not seen as a failure. Quite the opposite, in fact. But just imagine a conversation between Edison and his boss, if he had one. "Well, Tom, it's time you and I had a serious conversation about your performance. After 3,000 failures in 2 years, you have nothing to show for it. I think we better reassign you." "No, just give me another 2,000 chances. I'm getting closer. I know I can do it." I cannot imagine that Edison's yearly appraisals with his boss would have been anything to be inspired by, to say the least. However, like Edison, our positive persistence and diligence has paid off, and that is why we are here today. We need to remember that in the long run, our success will matter more than our failures. but also remembering that success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Famous words from Winston Churchill. Now to the last thank you, our families. It would truly not mean anything if we couldn't celebrate our success with our families. And by family, I mean anyone that we love and respect. Whether we are fortunate enough to have them by our sides today or if they cannot be here for whatever reason. In the knowledge that we are in their thoughts and they are in ours, wherever they may be in the world. Princess Diana once said that family is the most important thing in the world. I disagree, for family is not an important thing. It is everything. And finally, as future alumni, we thank you, the University of Portsmouth, a place we can truly call our alma mater, which means fostering mother. Thank you.
Well, what can I say? How can I better that?